All right, this video is going to talk about number 2 from the College Algebra Final Exam Review. It says solve the inequality and express the solution using interval notation, x plus 3 squared times x plus 1, which is greater than 0. All right, so this one's already in factored form for us. If it wasn't in factored form, we would go ahead and solve it. Or, sorry, if it wasn't in factored form, we go ahead and put it into factored form. But it's already in factored form for us. So that means we can set each factor equal to 0. So even though it's squared, I can still have x plus 3 equals 0. X plus 1 equals 0. I can subtract 3 from both sides, x equals negative 3. Subtract 1 from both sides, x equals negative 1. So these are going to be our critical values. Meaning these are going to be the numbers on my number line. So it doesn't matter what that symbol is. Notice I just set equals to 0. It doesn't matter what that symbol is because I'm going to put them on my number line and then test the different intervals. So notice my number line goes from negative to positive infinity. So it goes in order from least to greatest. So negative 3 is smaller than negative 1. So negative 3 will be on the left-hand side. So I have those two numbers on our number line. Because of this symbol, I'm going to have open circles. So because of the greater than. So for greater than or for less than. If it was or equals to, so note, if it was less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, we would have closed circles. Remember, closed circles mean we're going to have square brackets in our interval. Open circles mean that we're going to have parentheses in our interval. So open circles here. And then now we need to test each space. So testing any number between negative infinity and negative 3, any number there would give you the same result. Let's test x equals negative 4. That means I'm going to plug in negative 4 to the original problem. So negative 4 plus 3 squared times negative 4 plus 1. And we're trying to see, is that greater than 0? So in my calculator, just like I see it, negative 4 plus 3 in parentheses squared times negative 4 plus 1. That would give us negative 3. Negative 3 is not greater than 0, so that side does not work. Next, any number in between negative 3 and negative 1. So let's test x equals negative 2. So we have negative 2 plus 3 squared times negative 2 plus 1. And we're trying to see, is that greater than 0? Negative 2 plus 3 squared times negative 2 plus 1. And we get negative 1 is greater than 0. Not true, so that piece does not work. Last but not least, one second. In between negative 1 and infinity. So any number, let's do 0, I guess. So let's test x equals 0. So we have 0 plus 3 squared times 0 plus 1. Is that greater than 0? Plugging into my calculator just like I see it. I get positive 9. Positive 9 is in fact greater than 0. So this piece does work. So this piece is our only answer. So put in this answer in interval notation. My answer is going from negative 1, open circle, so parenthesis, all the way to positive infinity. We always do parentheses for infinities. Done. That is our final answer, which is option C. Going to the review just to show you. Number 82, our answer is negative 1 to infinity, which is C. And that's number 82. Thank you for watching.